Hello guys, welcome to another video of Carolina EDC, and today we're looking at the new holster from Safariland, and this is the Vault holster, which is the new duty type holster, which is available pretty much just about any popular firearm, especially the Glock, as you know, and it's going to be different level of retentions available as well. This is the level 3 retention, which it has a hood and a strap that goes across the firearm for retention, and of course it's have kind of almost like a two different type of levels of buttons that you have to press, which is something that you have to get used to it. If you're familiarized with Safariland, holsters, everybody pretty much has them, runs them, even the law enforcement, security, or in the military. Safariland's been around for a long time. They've been one of the most popular holster manufacturers for duty or whatever it may be. But I wanted to try out the Vault, which is again a new design that's supposed to be better retention, less flex, easy to clear, and all that stuff. Needless to say, I've been messing around with this one. Again, they got accommodate different size optics and light. This is the large light and optic available. And as you can see, it is compatible with the QLS type forks that you can remove it and move it around through other belts or whatever it may be. So that's pretty good and everything. Great holster, in my opinion, very well made when it comes to holsters and everything. But other than that, again, they have level retention 2. This is level retention 3, and again, they got various options available that you can choose for. Now I'm running the Glock 45. This is going to accommodate the Glock 17, 19, and so on. The double stack. Other than the 10mm and 45, it's not going to work on this. As you can see, it has this strap, like I was saying, the hood, which is moves out the way when you draw or whatever it may be. But let's go ahead and take a closer look and some of the specs and everything, and some of the things that I really don't like as far as this holster goes versus the other models and everything. But let's go ahead and talk about it and try it out. So stand by. All right, again, this is SafariVault holsters, one of the new offers from Safariland. Again, this is geared towards duty, or you can use it for whatever range, sessions, whatever it may be. But I'm gonna read some of the stuff they say about this holster from the Safariland website. Again, the SafariVault is the strongest holster body Safari has ever built and increases the structural integrity, withstands higher forces and impacts from any direction. So that's going to be true to that. Again, depending on how harsh you are, this is definitely going to take abuse and anything else that you throw at it. SafariVault improves ALS design, reduces flex, and increases crush resistance to all new self-clearing optic cover, accommodates closed and open emitter pistol optics, while a magnetic holstering guidance system stabilizes the slide while holstering. The intuitive design speed up time to target and easy to reholster. The SafariVault open muzzle design provides clearance for threaded barrels or compensators and allows to the breeze or brass to pass through. Some of the features, again, it's going to be increased structural integrity for increased impact resistance, improved LS design, reduces holster body flex, self-clearing optic covers, accommodates wide range of pistol optics, magnetic guidance, like I mentioned, minimal learning curve for those who Safari duty holster experience. The pass-through muzzle design for threaded barrels and the breeze of brass, compatible with Safari 3-hole pattern accessories, and again, it fits the 17, 19, 34, 45, 47, and more to come. Again, you can get all the accessories and everything available from Safariland. Again, the way this works, just like pretty much any other Safariland, you're going to have a button here to push for the straps, which you have to move out the way, press it down, move it forward, and that will drop your thumb right on the button right here, which is going to release the weapon, and that way you can holster that gun. I'm running the TLR7A with the afterburner here, which is on my Glock 45 with the CNH precision MOS direct mount optic. And like I was saying earlier, the learning curve of that is by having a great draw from this holster that you have to learn, really practice with it. And that's one thing that I'm kind of hesitant about this type of holster, level 3. And again, that's just the nature of level 3 holsters. That way, nobody can take it away from you and anything, but you really have to practice with this type of holsters by pushing this button out the way and dropping your thumb here to be able to draw this. Now, this button here, I wish it was a little bit wider. This sharp edge, this thin button here, it does hurt your thumb after a while. to hitting right there in the joint, it really is very not comfortable. As you can see, the hood will move out the way once you press that button forward, and that's going to clear it to be able to draw your weapon without getting hung up on the optic there, as you see. Again, the retention is good. It's perfect, just like any holster from Safariland. Now you have to press all this back to the position to be able to have that level 3 retention. And like I say, you got to press that button in, push it out the way. As you can see, my thumb is right there, and you got to kind of sweep motion, press that button, and draw your weapon in that direction. So that's how it works. But like I said, that's a learning curve. You really have to learn and practice with this if you're carrying this for duty or whatever it may be for self-defense, and train with it real well. Now I've been messing with it at home, you know, drawing from best I can. Again, we're going to try that out here in a second to see how well I can draw from it. And again, as far as speeds and everything, that's going to improve as much as you practice with this holster and draw from it and shoot with it. So all right, let's go ahead and put in my belt, step to the range, load some mags, and then go from there. So stand by. All right, guys, when it comes to the holsters and everything, I'm going to put you right here to the side. Just to kind of give you an idea how well I can do with this holster. Again, I just been kind of messing around with it at home. But that's going to dictate, again, on how much you practice with this holster. So let's go ahead and do some dry runs here, so I'll be able to see how well I can draw this handgun from the holster, the new SafariVault. Again, this is how it looks. Again, I got a leg strap that attaches to the back of the holster. That way I don't have any movement or side to side when I'm drawing, because a lot of times when you got big holster like this, they tend to cant out trying to draw your weapon, and it pushes out, and it gets in the way. It just makes it difficult to draw. So that's going to help me a lot as well. So let's go ahead and draw, just kind of get a feeling. And drawing, as you can see, takes a lot of practice to draw from it and be kind of quick with it. So, and as you notice there, a little bit of struggle there. Again, these type of holsters are great, again, but it takes a lot of practice. Trying to find that strap and just be able to push it out the way. The one thing I hate about this strap is very, very, very flexible. You can push on it and just see it flexes. If it was a little more sturdy, I think you'll have a better grasp on it to be able to push it out the way without any flex. And I think they need to improve that, in my opinion. That's just preference. That's just me experience it. But again, if you make it a little bit more sturdy, it just makes it a little bit better to push out the way and draw from it. So, but yeah, it just takes a little bit of practice after, you know, shooting this. So, all right, let's go ahead and make it hot. Do a draw. Again, not going for speed or anything like that. That comes longer in the you know, practice and draw from this holster. So, all right, I'm not a fast shooter, no expertise, no competitor or anything like that. I'm just a normal person that likes to go out and shoot. So, all right. Ah, miss. Oh, that second try was a little better. All right. Ah, see what I mean? Ah, miss. I need to slow myself down. All right. Not a good grip there. Not a good grip position there. All right. All right. So far, the more I do it, the more the hang I get out of it. So again. Ah. All right, let's slow down a little bit. There you go. So, again, I just wish this strap wasn't as flimsy, and I'm not sure why they make it that way. I guess if it's more sturdy, it doesn't have that much flex. I think it makes it easier to move it out the way without any flexing. And that's just me, in my opinion. That's just my preference, I guess. When it comes to this type of holster with the straps across, I just wish it was not as flexible. It just makes it easier to move out the way, in my opinion. But anyways, let's load up again and try again. Stand by. All right, guys, let's try again. Give you a different view here. Just kind of see how I can draw this weapon again. Again, this is just my fair few rounds with it, drawing live, shooting. So again, that's going to take a lot of practice if you want to carry something like this. All right, let's try again. This time I'm going to take my time and try to get some good, draw from the holster. All right, here we go. Slow down. Nope. All right, so far I'm starting to get the hang of it. Again, it just takes a lot of practice. All right, here we go. And that was it. All right, so again, using the Glock 45 with the afterburner, great compensator barrel. Did a review on that, so make sure to check that out. But on that, again, my only complaint so far is just that strap being too flimsy. I just wish it was a little bit more sturdy, harder plastic. That's what I'm trying to say. So it doesn't flex, don't have that much flex on it. It's just a sturdy piece of strap. I can push it out the way and then be able to draw my weapon. And again, the hood moves out the way. Once you push that strap forward, that's going to give you the clearance to draw your weapon. On the Safariland website, make sure to choose whatever optic you have on your weapon, so have enough clearance. Also, if you run in threaded or compensator, as well, any light that you're using. Again, they go by size. I don't think they really have a list of whatever lights they'll fit. So make sure you choose the right one when it comes to this holsters here. But I mean, I like it. It is a little bulky, but it does the job. I mean, again, you just have to practice with it, drawing from it. Just get used to that retention, able to draw. But on that, let's load up again and do it again. Stand by. All right, we got a few rounds in the magazine again, just to get an idea, get a feel again of this holster without going too crazy with it. All right, let's go. Be good if I load the gun up. My fault. All right, let's try again. All right, here we go. And I'm not shooting at anything. I'm just shooting towards the berm. So that way I can practice more drawing and clearing and be able to process my get that sight picture good as possible. All right. So definitely getting the hang of it. Again, my joint right there, my thumb is that button you press to release the weapon itself. It is a little bit narrow, and I wish it was a little bit wider to be more comfortable. Again, that's just preference. That's just me. I didn't get a good sight picture. I was too low that time. There we go. All right, so yeah. And again, I'm using Glock 45 with the Ramjet CNS Precision Optic and a TLR-7A weapon. And this holster is for large, light, and just a standard optic. And again, they have for large optic with the enclosed emitter, so that they'll accommodate for bigger optics. And of course, your bigger lights like TLR1 HL or whatever it may be. This one worked with that one, and I like the fact that it's open on the bottom. So again, if you're using a Glock 17 with a compensator or threaded barrel, it definitely will accommodate to that, and that way you'll be able to use this holster with your Glock 17 with the comp or threaded barrel. So yeah, that's pretty much it as far as that goes. And again, you got the QLS holes that you can be able to take your holster off when you're ready to whatever, switch to another duty holster, vest, I don't know, whatever it may be. You have the option to do that still with the QLS quick detachment stuff. I think it's a great duty weapon. Safariland have been making some great holsters. They're the go-to duty holsters in America and pretty much anywhere else for law enforcement, military, whatever it may be. That's the ones everybody goes to. They are kind of expensive in a way. I don't know why. That's just something that they always been, that's the way they always been. But again, my only complaint, two complaints really, is the strap being flimsy. Wish it was more sturdy, get a more lever, more structural strap to be able to move it a little bit easier. The button, again, that just comes to preference. Again, I wish the holster button here to release the weapon was a little bit wider, to be able to draw that weapon. I mean, you can still draw it and everything. I also noticed one thing here. It does have a cutout in the back for your magazine release. You're definitely not going to hit that, but it gives you, I think, option. A lot of people like to, get their magazine out that way, or load another magazine if you need to from the holster without drawing the weapon. I don't know if that's what something meant to, but it is. It is cut out there on the back to be able to do that if you need to, from the holster without taking the weapon out. But on that, the SafariVault, another great duty holster. Again, it does have a magnet here in the back. If I mentioned, that's what helps with the retention or the guidance of the slide. I'm not sure how, but I mean, it still retains on the port, not the port, but the chamber here, the weapon. It does accommodate for high suppressors as well. I have enough clearance. Let me see if I can show you this. I don't know if you can see that, but let me take it out. A lot of clearance for whatever you need to, but it works. I mean, what else can I say? Just need to be practicing drawing from this holster. Do it at home when I know magazine, of course, and just draw and draw. Get that memory. Get that memory. Be able to use that on a stressful situation. Definitely is something that is going to be great for law enforcement if you get into hand-to-hand deal. Nobody can take your weapon. That's the reason why they have this kind of holsters, level 3 especially, to retain the weapon if you get in a scuffle or anything like that. Especially with law enforcement, they deal with that every day as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think about the Safariland new Vault holster here, available now. As well, if you have an experience, do you have one of these? What is your pros and cons, or do you have any pros or cons, either one? Comment down below. Let me know what you think about the new holsters. Definitely learning curve for new people if you don't have experience with this type of holster. But if you been here in Safariland, you're definitely going to have a better experience and more memory in how to draw this, how you draw your weapon from this holster, because it's pretty similar. Just just a little step that you have to do. But on that, comment down below. Let me know what you think about the new holster from Safariland. Again, I will need more practice with this to really get accustomed to it, and all that good stuff and everything before I can start carrying on duty or anything like that. So anyway, else, I appreciate Safariland for sending the Vault holster here. SafariVault holster, definitely a new addition to the line of holsters. Again, this holster may be for everybody, may not be for you. The cost of these are a little pricey. Again, Safariland always been kind of in a high-end price when it comes to holsters or anything like that. So, take that in consideration however you want to take a look at it. But other than that, again, I appreciate those guys for sending this. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, turn notification bell so when new video comes up. I'm posting videos every week. help me out to get 20,000 before the end of the year. We at 14,000. I appreciate all you guys for being subscribers and sticking along for the long run. Now going on 7-8 years, I think, doing this. I really enjoy it. It's not something I was planning to do, but I really enjoy doing it. Give you my opinion on products like this. Again, I'm not an expert, so make sure you do your research, guys. Don't come at me saying, oh, whatever, you know. I'm not an expert. I'm just here to showcase my experience when it comes to products like this or anything else that I show on the channel. So guys, if you're new to the channel, again, follow me on all social media like Instagram. I'm always commenting over there, well, posting deals, coupon codes and everything, products like this coming up on the channel. Will I receive them and what I'm working on at that time, so kind of give you a heads up, a sneak peek what's coming up on the channel. So make sure check out my link in my bio, my campsite. That gives you all the discount codes and everything else that you can support me that way. That way I can continue bringing stuff like this to you and everything else that I show here on the channel. All right, guys, as usual, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.